Greetings, beautiful beings. Thank you for joining me for another psychic healing surgery. I'm so excited to share this time with you, and I will start with this. Every time before we do this in my family, I'm running around and getting everybody ready. Tom's getting his computer to ready in another room. My kids are either finding their own activities or whatever it is that they are doing, and we're going, yes, we are ready for this. We were born to do this. And I want you to get that same feel, the same excitement, because you were born to do this. You were born to join. Whenever this is your very first session that you have joined, or you have joined it many times, we were born to do this. Whenever our journey is gonna go just for this 1 hour that we're gonna share, or for the lifelong thing that we are here, we were born to do this. You were born to do many things that are just unexplainable, that our logical mind cannot fully comprehend, that eyes cannot fully see. But it is good to sort of accept it and acknowledge that, okay, I was born to do many things, and I give myself power, I give myself approval to do the things that may be a little different from the regular life, but they will enrich my life if they enrich your life. So allowing yourself to do only the good things. Now, before I go on, I saw that there was a question into the chat room, and somebody wanted to ask the question. If you would like to post the questions, please do so. I may answer it if it goes with what I'm talking about. I may answer it in the end, or Tom can write it down for me on a piece of the paper, or you can email us or message us through our center. So if you have questions, please feel free to write them down into the chat room. So again, if this is your first time or you joined for the several times before, I usually talk about for 15-20 minutes. I try not to get carried away. And while I do my talk is a preparation for the psychic healing surgery. Our soul makes a deep soul connection, because this is important. This is not that the healing goes only to the physical body, even though the focus is very much on the physical body, but it goes to all your parts of the body. It goes in the body, in your soul, in your mind, in your spirit, to everything that there is, everything that completes you. And so the connection is very important. While we make our soul connection, our guides make soul connection. As you know, I work with a medic team at Beings of the Light that I believe are connecting back from the ancient Atlantis. And the energy comes through, and they will assist you in the physical healing. And then we will walk by into the ancient Atlantean classroom, go through the portal, and from there we go into the Garden of the Light to go and receive the soul healing. It is not that somebody necessarily gives you the soul healing. We will guide you, or you get guided on the journey to heal yourself, to find the power, to empower yourself, learn to find what it is that you need to let go, so you have an open space for many new. Okay, I get a message that the Sohel will ask a question at the end of the session. Looks perfect with me. Tom, please remind me. Okay, so I'm gonna close the window now here, so I will not see your chat room, because it's a little bit takes my focus away, and I really like to be focused and in the moment, especially because today's session is, I name it to living in the moment, or be in the moment. And I had a great talk with my friend today morning, and it really affirmed me that be in the moment, living in the moment is exactly the energy that we should address now. Now, if you join our past sessions, sort of in this sequences, we went through the rebirth, embracing the new energy, going through this negative energy affecting you, what I'm gonna do, and it all leads us into living in the moment. Living in the moment doesn't mean, again, to have a one day of wow, I'm gonna max my credit cards, the drink, do whatever I wanna do, and I will not care about the tomorrow. I do not consider that as a living in the moment. Living in the moment means to have a bigger picture of your life, of what is it that you want to accomplish, where you want to go, what it is that you were born to do in this lifetime. You do not need to have a necessary all blueprints to your life, or know exactly step by step what's going to happen, but have that bigger picture and then focusing on the step at a time. Every day is a new day. Every day there is something that we can learn, we can transform, and we can do. And every day is needed to live in that moment. If I would want to accomplish, let's say I want to move, and every day I'm gonna stress over it, but it's not possible to move. Where I'm gonna get the money for the move, how it's gonna happen, where I'm gonna live, what kind of the house I'm gonna have. That I will just waste my time on the bigger picture, instead of, I do have to hold a bigger picture, but I'm gonna take a step back, and every day I'm gonna move forward. My goal, what is I wanna do, instead of sitting here and be all depressed. Oh my God, it cannot happen. It's just, impossible. Universe, help me. It's impossible. And universe sends you that message, says, hey, be in the moment. Live that life right now. Take every day the step in your transformation so you are closer to your goal, to your move, or whatever it is that you want to do. And that all lead in our awakenings, or it's sort of a natural progression from the awakening. Now, when you awaken, and there are many levels, awakening. If you think, you had that good hype, amazing, oh my God, I see the signs, everything's perfect and good. You're climbing that hill. Usually climbing it with your ego, that's sort of the first thing, because we don't know how. Then you get a crash and you go down, sort of spiraling down until you get caught up, or somebody catch you, somebody give you the hand, and you're gonna start climb up again. Again, it is a natural progression of our soul awakening, of our soul evolution, especially in this lifetime. And usually you started to look more for those things when you start spiraling down and you crashing and you don't know what is it out there. That it is when you have to see the bigger picture and see, okay, where is it that I want to go, and how I'm going to start living in the moment to get to that point. Now, sometimes the days are hard. We know that there's this, we're going through the ego transformation. The more you are on your spiritual journey, the more tests are thrown your way. Temptation, and temptate all your old habits or your desires. And our job is to master this test. Many times you don't master it at the first time, but as long as you stop yourself and look at yourself and says, you know what, I'm doing this different, and I can say it without, oh, I'm doing this wrong. And I can say it with a love toward myself and toward the situation. That is when you already progress. As you know, there are many negative people around us in this lifetime. And more you are on this journey, to more you fall into that pit of the people who are negative, who try to tell you that they believe is the right and nothing else is the right, that try to convince you that the ego is so strong, even though they think they are highly spiritual, the ego is so strong that just literally drive you nuts. How else to say it? That literally, try to prove you, that whatever it is, that they are right. And our job it is to learn to be less judgmental until the judgment goes completely away. Our job is to learn to see these people for who they are and do not argue with them. My mother used to say this wonderful thing. She says, the smarter person will walk away from the argument. And it took me a little while to understand the true meaning of it. And why, if I'm so much believing that if I'm right, I'm just 500% that I'm right, why I cannot just, I don't know, I corner you into the corner with my own belief until you get it. That is not right. That is not wrong. And the highest spiritual evolved person will not do this to you. The highest spiritual person will let you walk that path, even if they have to painfully watch. And trust me, it's very painful to watch somebody that there's such an easy transformation. But we cannot go and tell you, hey, we cannot go and corner you into the corner. The person cannot go and corner you into the corner and choke you a little, says, hey, just get it. That's not the right way. That fall down into the lower vibrational way, that fall down into the controlling way and installing the fierce way. So the living in the moment really teach us to put our judgment away, learn to deal with the negative people. The more you let them go, the more or the less you will attract them toward you. The more you get worked up and angry about the people that you really don't like, the more you're going to attract them toward you. Why? Because it's your lesson. And then you may be, sitting and cry to your friend in a little pity party saying, and I'm saying this with all the respect to all of you, because I love you guys. If something from this makes sense to you, then, next time it happens, and trust me, it happened to us. If you are able to sit and say, okay, I need to change this a little bit, I have done this wrong, and I may try to deal with this situation differently and give it a try. That is a growing. Again, we all go through this ways. I do, you do, everybody does, because we don't know how to do it differently. So you give it away. So with the negative people, why do they come to you? You're sitting in that pity party and saying like, oh my God, they always come and I really hate them. And why do these people like that have to call me? And here's the Jenny, my neighbor. She always has these nice people come to her and she has no problems. It's not fair. You know why you attract them? Because you didn't deal with that energy. You did not learn to let go. You did not learn to put your judgment away and says, okay, these people are just the way because they didn't find what I have found yet. They didn't find the God inside, or they didn't find that light and the energy. And they are afraid and scared, so they try to intimidate anybody around you. And I bet you that once you, let go, then suddenly these people will just disappear off your life, and you may attract the same people like the Jenny of the next door. And you see, if that's a good thing for me or not, and moving forward and forward and forward. It is funny when you are stuck at a job that you don't like, and you really hate it with a passion, and you feel like there's no way to get out of that job. There's just no other opening for anybody else, and everybody's just negative, and somebody read for you and they told you that this is the work of your karma, for example. You hear a lot of stories, and this is just the way how your life is going to go for the end of your life. So what are you supposed to do? Are you going to get stuck at that place? Are you going to sit there saying, okay, my bigger picture is, and again, this is a bigger picture. My bigger picture is, I'm stuck. I cannot find another jobs. Everybody hates me. Everybody's negative around me. Everybody just do things to despite me or whatever. And then you are in the moment, and the moment you are depressed, you may grow the anxiety. You may get sick from all of this, the anger and so much on the liver, stomach. Many problems can go from all this kind of the feelings, literally the feelings. This is just the example. And somebody tells you live in the moment, and you go like, but you don't know my life. You don't understand me. You don't know what I'm going through. Trust me, I do, because I live that. And it wasn't until I accepted everything, until I let everything go, then my life started to changing in the most beautiful and wonderful way. It is a limitation in our mind that there's no other job opening for myself. It is a limitation in our mind that this is the people that live around, there is nobody else. It is the limitation in our mind who says there are no people like me around me. It is what your ego wants to tell you. It is how your ego wants to control you and hold you down. Your ego, your selfish ego, which we all have, as I talk often, the part of ourself is the selfish ego and the unselfish ego. And our job is to transfer that selfish ego into unselfish part in the ball of the light that is enlightened, I guess. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but it's the better part of us. And this one, the dark side, doesn't want to let you go. It is not majority of the time, I would say 95% of the time, it is not the dark spirit that's controlling you, or the implant that's controlling you, or the nasty wishes of the other people controlling you. It is us, it is you, it is me who come in our way. I cannot. So when you have a day, when you have a really day that you struggle and you say, I'm feeling really bad, everything around me is bad, and I'm feeling sorry for myself, and if my life would be better and people don't understand me, then allow yourself, if you need it, allow yourself an hour, just a little time to feel like that, to go through that way and to feel bad, and then you stop yourself and says, you know what, I can do it. I will not choose to live this way. I will not choose to live in this sad kind of the energy, the pitiful energy, the angry energy. I choose to live in the moment. And this moment when I'm feeling really angry, really bad, really sad, really pitiful, whatever it is, I'm going to change it. I'm going to, I don't know, what makes me feel good. I'm going to make me a nice cup of tea. And I'm going to read a book that I like, or I'm going to do the things that I don't want to do. It usually works for me when I procrastinate. I'm going to spend the time with my kids. I'm going to do something meaningful. Even though I don't feel like to, I will push myself to do something meaningful that's going to make me feel good in the end. Now, that brings me people with a bipolar disorder. I read one comment on the Facebook, and I know the bipolar people have these huge highs and huge lows, and sometimes when you have this huge low, you can say the things that you don't mean. You have huge highs, you may say the things that you don't follow up with, and so much on. So it's this huge up and down with the energy. Now, how do you control it? It really comes down to the self-control. I do think that a bipolar disorder can be controlled, that you have to stop making excuses. Now, I know it goes with the hormones and you feel like you cannot, get the hang on it. But if you start living in the moment and you start feeling, okay, I'm started feeling down and depressed, everybody can feel it, that beginning, that offset on that low and down symptoms. Okay, do I need to take extra vitamins? Do I need to pay attention to my diet? Do I need to maybe avoid the coffee or the alcohol, whatever it is that trigger it furthermore? And switch the way you think. That's the living in the moment. That's the trick to it. You switch the way you think. You force yourself to switch your chemistry inside of your brain. It is proven when you're feeling really low and down, stay by the mirror, look in your eyes. If you cannot look in your eyes because you have problems with the vision, then just sense it within your body and tell yourself, I love you. I love you. I love myself. I love myself. I'm amazing. I'm great. I'm smart. I'm good at what I'm doing. And so on. Give yourself love. Give yourself that accomplishment. Give yourself that high five and feel good about yourself. If you do it for the 1 minute, your chemistry in your brain is going to change. And you start naturally feeling good. It is the same like when you exercise, you go on the stepper or something, and you are there for the 3, 4, 5 minutes. 5 minutes usually does for me. And suddenly from this, like, geez, what a day, I start feel like, whoa, I have energy, I feel good. Because the exercise create the endocrines in your brain. The same like you can have a cup of coffee and for a moment you feel like, whoa, I have it, those good feeling hormones. And you are responsible for your life. You are responsible for how you're feeling, what you're doing, what you're living, and how you are. We have to take away the excuses of blaming everything on everybody else, blaming, my life or my unhappiness, or that I don't have money for this and that, or that I have too much money that I don't know what to do with it. I can even say that, right? Would be nice. That I have too much money that I don't know what to do with them, and so on, that I don't have a power to control, that there has been a train wreck, as is, all over the sad news right now, sending a love and light to all those who got hurt and who passed away. The hurricane that went through the Texas, what's going on in the Europe, and in the East, what's going on in the North Korea. We cannot control everything. That is something we do not have a direct control over, unless you work for the government or you are one of these people who can make the decisions or are in the power of the decisions. I don't speak about these people, but I speak just about us, the regular misfits out here. And I mean the misfits in a very beautiful and nice ways. But we can take a control of our life, of our feeling. If I feel good, if I'm balanced and concerned, if I'm not a nervous wreck, all my family beautifully aligned to it, I will be the living example to the others, to those who struggle, and it says, hey, how do you do it? Or, if she can do it, maybe I can do it. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. I have many flaws, but that's okay. I'm not gonna sit here and just, again, go on the pity party. Oh my God, I have many flaws. I'm gonna be living in a moment without the ego, right? Just in a beautiful way, unselfish way, and create a better future for my family and for all around who join with me, or who I can send out my light, or who I touched with my energy, and so on. So that is the living in the moment, and just dealing, with negative people around you, to dealing with your ego transformation and speeding up the process. The more you get it, more you will be consciously invested in this transformation, in this energy process. The more faster it will go. You can be miserable for the years versus you can change it, I don't know, in the matter of the few weeks. All it takes is just to pay the conscious attention. And what are you doing? How are you thinking? How, the cause and the effect. What, your actions, what kind of the reaction you are receiving. And so much on what kind of the impact you have on this life. And if you are sitting there and thinking, I am nobody, I really don't have any effect on anybody, if I will not be here, it would really not make any difference, and so on, then you know what? You are in your own pity party right now, and it is no good. You may not even have an idea how many people you lift up the energy around you. How many people, there is this gentleman who walks the dogs by our house every single day. He's very old, and it always makes me smile. He walks very slowly, and he's old, and we don't even talk, we just say hi to each other. But I would miss it when he started walking by this house, and seeing him, that he hardly walking, take care of that dog, and walks him every single day by 7 in the morning, get up and go out, whenever it's the nice weather or bad weather. He does a better job than I do walking my dogs, and he may not know it, but he inspire me to go out with my dogs in the bad weather when my dogs enjoy it, and it's just me who goes like, oh no, I don't really want to go. So you may be the inspiration. I'm sure you are an inspiration to somebody that you don't even know. So live in the moment, live the best you can be, strive toward who you want to be, see the bigger picture, and then boil it down into that steps by steps of everyday life. And if it happens that you embark on the day that you make a mistake, and you says, okay, I made a mistake, but what is the biggest grown-up thing to do? When you stop and it says, I know where I've made a mistake, and I can correct it. Next time when I do it, I'll do it differently. That is the grown-up way. That is like when you learn the multiplication, and your tables, and then you look at a test that you took, and it says, okay, here I made a mistake. This number I multiplied wrong. 3 by 4 is 12, not 15. So I'm gonna remember it forever, and I know for the rest of my life that 3 by 4 is 12, 15. Right now I'm gonna switch it in my head. It's 12. So it works exactly on the same pattern. Now, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go into the healing session. I'm gonna put on the music, and I ask you guys to relax. If you want to have a glass of water, have a sip of your water, please do so. I have my special cup here with my water. Water is an amazing amplifier of the energy. Water, carry the energy through your body, because our body is mostly composed of the water. So it's absolutely great. Before we start, I had a few healing requests. There's quite a few of them. I just mentioned a few. There's a Consuelo and Max. Consuelo is battling the pancreatic cancer. Amazingly, she's doing really great. I want to say hello to my soul family in South Carolina. I love you guys. Stephen, and address his paralysis. Alice and her family in the Alabama, and her kids, her son David, who's battling the cancer, and Nicholas, who needs a little help along the journey. And I know there's many of you, all of you guys who are in my chat room today. I love you. I can hear that Tom's running out with a little ticket. Who I should say so? I see the Brent and Miko. Hello, guys. And I already said Consuelo. And again, everybody who needs it, everybody who joins in this session benefit from our soul group healing. When you join in the rerun, you still benefit from the energy. The best one is truly when you join in this live session, because your energy consciously participate in this healing. I'm going to guide you through the healing, through the meditation. It is by all means, it has nothing to do with a hypnosis. You are consciously in a charge, in a power to do to what you want to do. I also want to acknowledge the party in a, is it Delaware? Party, know which one she is, and her daughters who went to the beach today. So exciting, exciting, exciting. So let me get the music. I'll open the energy. We will be joining with the medic team. You see behind me as a part of the medic team that I work with. Beings from the Virgo, Arcturus, Syrians, and Luta is from the Regal. All right, and of course me, Pleiadian being. Okay. So let's get the music going. Now we are using the solar light transmission from Sanaya Roman. You can find her music at the www.orindaban.com. I am grateful for her music because she's amazing. Her music is amazing. It is the channel music and it's just uplift my soul. I always try to look for the new music, but I go back to this one and I'm not regretting it. All right, people. All right, so let's get ready. Let's get ready to do this. You can lie down, sit down, make yourself comfortable anywhere you want to. There's no right, there's no wrong. Just believe in yourself, follow your intuition. When you sense the energy and you are not comfortable with something, ask 3 times. Ask in your mind, is this energy coming from the love and light? You know, you can feel it through your body as you would feel a pendulum, as your body tune into the human pendulum. You can, some people sense, hear, see the energy. You need to receive 3 times yes affirmation if you are questioning anything. I don't want you to participate in anything that may not vibrate with you or that you may not agree with. So this is all on the free soul wheel. And let's start. Let's begin. All right. All right, let's take a deep breath in and release all the air out. Let's take another deep breath in and let's go of all your worries and all your expectations. And one more deep breath in and let everything go. All right. Now we're going to open this beautiful golden light just above my head. And we'll let that beautiful golden light stream down in our energy. Feeling your room, this beautiful golden light. Feeling your auras. And you can breathe this light in and out. It's very calming, soothing, and relaxing. If there's any tension in your body, you can just simply breathe it out. Okay. My guides, lights of the universe, and your guides and your loved ones created this beautiful golden light for your healing, the cleansing, and for your soul journey. I'll speak the language of light. Alalia sun tiaha kyun tiasa. Elasion tie. El son tiun tiaha ya son tiun tie. Siun tiaha. Tion tiun tiasa. Sion tiaha la sion tiun tiaka Assume so volunteer. Alright, now we're gonna open the portal in each room where you are right now. Beautiful golden portal open, and we will let the medic team come by. Now each of you have a particular set of the healers from the medic team. Now your soul have chosen who will come, or you have made the energy contact of who needs who and what kind of the help you need. Now we're gonna open your energy, and I also ask you that you can put your hands on the part of the body you need a healing. We can say it out loud. If there are loved ones or family members that you need a healing for, just send it out loud. I will send for the lady in New Zealand. All right. Now a lot of energy coming in. All right, now we're gonna open your energy. Beautiful silver energy come from the bottom, from the earth, and goes up in the bottom of your feet. Opening up energy around the ankles, going up in your knees, opening up that energy around your knees, stretching it up so that like your energy is fully stretched and open. And this is a very safe place and environment to expose your energy, to fully open your energy in a beautiful and protected state. We'll go up into the hips, go in the first rest chakra, the first center that we open. And we'll go up into the lower belly, into the orange center, the second chakra. And we open that energy wide. That is where your childhood and creativity sits. And we'll go up into the stomach, a yellow center, open wide, your confidence, self-esteem, your ability to make grown-up decisions. We'll go up into the heart, a beautiful loving center to receive and give the love in a beautiful, non-judgmental way, also where your soul sits. Going up into the throat, a light blue center, opening up wide in this beautiful way, ability to express yourself in a loving way. Going up in your mind, the sixth chakra, opening wide, the logical and spiritual mind, combination between the two of them, also the center of the nervous system, going up on the top of your head, the violet center, opening up wide, connection with the divine. And a beautiful energy go up and up and up into the universe. Beautiful silver light. It's like with a scan of the laser, kind of the energy, a silver golden energy will go from the feet, the bottom of your feet, of your body. To speak the language of light. We are scanning for the illnesses, diseases, misalignments. We are scanning for the misalignments of the energies and the cellular structures between the body. If there's any special assistance that you would like to share with us, please do it at this time. Okay, now the scan of the energy has been succeeded. We will be ready to leave the body. Alright. When you feel ready, you feel your beautiful soul energy raise up in your chest. When you are ready, you will raise up about your physical body. I want you to look back at your physical body, or sense it, or look at it, and feel that you are in a protected place, that you are with the beings who means the highest good for you and your well-being, who will be physically working on the repairing the cell structures and misalignments within your body according the soul agreement that you have, or according the appropriate level of the health that they supposed to give you. Alright, now these beings are working on the body, we're gonna go with our beautiful soul energy. There's this golden door ahead of you. When you feel ready, you open the golden door and you're gonna go up, 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 up into the ancient Atlantinian classroom. Alright, the door closed behind you, and we will gather all our soul who join with us today. This beautiful room. Telontia Sankyuntiela. The energy in this room is very uplifting, very bright, and some of you want to wander ahead into the garden of the life. It's not the time yet. Let's make the soul connection here together. We are learning to bond with all and bond with everyone. We are learning to come together despite our differences, despite our different levels of the energy. Here within the soul energy, we are the one. Those who are not that evolved yet are learning and leaning toward the more evolved beings. That there is no better or wrong, there is no judgment, there is no ego aligned, there is no ego assigned here. Now, as we are in this state, in this place, you can see the crystal, a humongous crystal in the center of the room. What we're gonna do, we're gonna sit down around this crystal. We're gonna hold our hands, join ourselves within the energy. And we're going to feel that we are one with all. That we came here as a soul family once again. Some of us have been joining here and gathering here for the eons and eons ago. There are some of us here who created this time capture for this time, for this moment, for this usage. And there are many, many more that we have created. There are some of those who've been pulled into this energy and they have never experienced this before. Allow yourself to take a little time to spend in your soul, to bask in your own energy, to bask in this beautiful collective energy. Help yourself to let go of everything that bothers you, all the talks, the stress of the life. Kelon tia santione, de la son tia, elon tia san, Diunta la san. Asiun tiontie alhang kyun tawata. Asiun tieta kyun tawa kyun san. Asiun tia kalata tiun tiesa. Now when we are ready with our collective energy as a one, you're gonna see that as a light we're going upward and upward and upward. We are pulled toward these crystals and like the next dimension. It's like we are going through this elevator to the next floor. And we're going nice in a unity as a beautiful cluster of the stars, as our own constellation form together. In this beautiful formation, we go up and up and up until we reach the garden of the light. In a beautiful garden, there's a door that opens and we are welcome in. The welcome to the garden of the light. Delon sian tiechon tiuasa, and yahal son tiun tiasi. If this is your first time that you are visiting this place, please welcome in. If this is your repeated time, you know what to do. In the garden of the light, you will find a plant and a tree and the flower that you feel most drawn to. This plant will represent or does represent your energy. Your energy in the earth realm is represented by the flower of the life, but also as a tree of life. The flower of the life gives you the seed, the seedling in your energy, a spark to illuminate your beautiful being. But the flower lasts only for a season, versus the tree withstands many changing seasons, many changing waters that will be translated to the energy. Find the plant that will represent your energy. In the universe, in the place where you came from, your energy can be represented by the flower of the light. The flower is literally indestructible, same like your soul energy. The flower is protected by the other element. When you come on earth, the elements were not exactly in the favor of a little plant, of a little flower that had an infinite knowledge. So the little plant has been protected by the hugeness and thickness of the bark of a tree. Your roots represent your past, your connection with the earth. Your each incarnation from the time of the beginning of the beautiful world that is combined of the oceans, waters, and the seas, and the fertile land. And a beautiful world that can sustain life of many nations, life of many varieties, but that comes with a price of the heavy emotions and forgetfulness. And so the roots grew into the fragile plant, and a plant that may represent a flower. And the flower said to the roots, "Roots, I'm here. Mother Earth, I'm here. But the others go and step on me, and I die. The heavy wind comes and damage me. The hail comes and break me. And I always have to strive, grow again and again. I like the striving process. But every time I have to start from the seedlings and go up and up and up. I am supported by the roots. I'm supported by the energies that it gives. I'm supported by everything that comes from it. But every single time, every single process, I have to go from the seedling into beautiful flower, into the each flower. Unless I'm damaged as a part in the middle of my process. And so the Mother Earth says, I will create you into a tree. If you are able to sustain yourself through a little seedling and grow up and up and up through the tiny sprout that comes from the earth, fed through all these roots, and if you are able to make that sprout grow bigger and stronger, every year I'll give you the strength, I'll give you the power to withstand all that harsh environment around you. Every year you're gonna learn how to adjust yourself. And depending on the environment, you will be able to grow. There's a difference in the trees growing in the south, there's a difference in the trees growing in the north, in the hot region, in the cold regions, in the middle regions. And we know that. So the Mother Earth said before, every year you get a gift to change yourself a little and transform yourself a little. You have to stop thinking about yourself as a little feeble flower, as a little feeble plant. You have to start thinking yourself as a strong and powerful one. And every year you will give up on that negative thinking. Every year you will give up on that sadness that you cannot. And you start believing in yourself you can. I'll give you a gift of growing it bigger and stronger and adjusting yourself to the environment. And so the tree started to grow every year, bigger and stronger, and sprouted beautiful leaves. And some trees wanted to be in the service of the shading others from the hot sun or from the cold rain and became a shelter, became a house. And some trees like to feed the others, so became the fruit trees, became the nut trees, and share the gift of the life and the food. And so on and so on. Every tree had its own purpose. Every tree, or some of the trees, allowed the little flowers grow beside of them and protect them from the harsh environments. A little flower comes and have a purpose in our life, and it grows and it grows and it grows again. But a tree can be here for the thousands of years. It can witness everything from the beginning to the end. Every year the tree has to let go of what does not work for him or her in the most positive way. It let go of the dry branches. It let go of the emotions we cannot even explain. It holds the sadness of the civil war that it has witnessed, for example, or for the mistreatment. It offered the guidance and support and protection to those who sit below it. And it takes it and let it go, so it can go strong and stronger and stronger. And all this reflects in your very own soul energy. You are the little plant, the little seedling that came as a very fragile flower. And Mother Earth has nourished you. And Father, the universe, look at you and smile upon you. And He tested you. Can you be as strong as the Mother Earth said you are? Can you bring such joy and happiness as they both believe you will? Are you ready to learn what is out there? Are you ready to outgrow your mother? and open your branches full to the heavens and see with your soul what there really is, what your life is really about, what the universe is really about. Only when you grow strong, when you learn to let go and you transform yourself, only when you grow a thick bark on you, that other things will not bother you anymore, that the negativity and the harsh weather will not affect you, that you will be withstanding with a humble beauty. And just to be in yourself, you are able to blossom your flowers, the blossoms of the seeds that your Father the Universe and your Mother the Earth gave you, and the crown of your tree. Now imagine that you are the tree, be the tree. Make your little flower grow into a strong tree. Be at any stage of the growing you want to be, whenever it's a little sprout, whenever it's a thin little tree, or the bigger or the stronger, it doesn't matter. See yourself honestly at the point where you are. Now imagine your crown grow, whenever it's with the leaves, the pines, whatever it is that your crown of the tree grows. And then imagine a beautiful flower to grow in the crown of your tree. Don't think that it's impossible that the flowers grow on the pine tree. They grow on the cactus. Do not let yourself limit by your own thinking. Go with the feel of your energy. And this is where the Father, the Universe, will shine its beautiful love and light down upon you. And it will help and assist you to blossom the flowers in the crown of your tree. When you are ready to look into the heavens, to look into the universe, you are able to understand it and see it for it is. And when you take all that knowledge and the wisdom, your flowers in the top of your tree, when I was the 1 or the 100, will outgrow its season and will dry and will go through the process of creating a seed. And it is not the Father, the Universe, it is not the Mother, the Earth, but it is you who's gonna plant the seeds. You're gonna plant the seeds, you're gonna let them go out, falling into the earth in any place that you wish to. Here you have a choice to plant your seed with any part of the world that you want to. The part that needs it, the place where your friends and your family live. Anyone who needs it. And what you do, you're gonna give that seed a fair chance to grow. And the seed will have a part of you because you are the co-creator of the seed. You are the co-creator of the life here on earth. Mother, the earth, and the Father, the universe, raise you in a beautiful, beautiful way. Now it's time that you plant your own seeds, same like your children. Then you help them grow. There's only much how you can control the growth of the seeds. It will truly depend on their will and the one thing, how strong they will grow. Are they gonna grow from the flower to the tree? Or are they gonna stand in the flowering stage? Much control is taken away from us. Kelon telasan tiun tiasa. Kelon tiun tiahon. Esion tiun tia kia telon tia tela siun tia siun sian tia. Alright. Once you planted your seeds, you go through your crown into your trunk and into your roots. And here you are back in the garden of the life. You always have been here. I want you to see what your representation of the energy is. What does it stand for? What is it all that you can do? You feel that you cannot, but you can. You can do more than you think. You can do more than you give yourself credit for. And you are the co-creator of the life that you want to have. You are the co-creator of the life you want to have for the others. We just cannot force it on the others, but we can plant the seeds. So the next time when you need to go through your transformation, see your tree grow and help it to grow. Help it to transform from the harsh environments into a blossoming stage. And plant the seed of the life that you work hard for to grow. Shalom tia san tiun tia si. Ala son tia ha kiun tia ni. Ala siun tia. Alright. Now when we are ready, we're all gonna gather by the gate of this garden of light. And don't feel sad. We'll come here again. And what you have learned from here, what you have taken the energy from here, will always, always, always stay with you. So we take that energy, and as a beautiful soul group, gonna like a beautiful constellation, a beautiful stars coming together, coming down and down and down through the crystal into this ancient Atlantinian classroom. Now it's almost like a mid-station where we're gonna stop and just to collect our energy, make sure that we all pull one another, that we all land and we grow. I want you to look at each other. Whenever you sense others or you see them with your eyes, sense your energy connect through your soul. Feel that you are not alone in this world. You didn't come to this alone. We can do this. You can do this. You are a strong and beautiful being. You were born to carry this energy to the next level. You were born to challenge yourself and those around you with the new ideas, with the new invention, with the new expectations. You were not born to pursue anybody and to force them, but you were born to be the leader of the energy. And do it in the most beautiful and appropriate way. Alright. Now in a little bit time, I'll speak the language of light. Kalon tiasan. Hala siun tiasa. Kala siun tiaha la son tiwata. Now some of you can look literally at your skin, at your energy, and you see a symbols within you. You see a symbols raising up through your energy. That is your very powerful symbol. That is your own energy tool that you can work with. If you see the symbol, you will know how to use it, how to apply it in your everyday life and in your energy work, or in what all you do. When you are ready for this, you will see your own energy power symbol. Talon tiaka siun tiasa. Alam tia kon tia ha, esiun tiata. Kala Tiun Siute. Kala La Sun Tiute. Alright. When we are ready, again, there's this beautiful golden door ahead of you. And you open the golden door. And that golden door will lead you in your current room where you are right now, when your physical body is waiting for you. And when you are ready, you walk through the door and you walk into your physical body. Alright. And you take a little time. You don't start fast moving. The golden door closes and we seal that energy. Kelon tia san, ela son tiun tia te. Tia son tia ha. Ela sion tiun tia se. Okay. Alright, and we're gonna take a little time to adjust our body. The medic team is still here. They are showing me that somebody had some ivy or something in the left hand. The left forearm is gonna get better. There are people with a cancer that have been, a few of them, there's somebody in the hospital who's battling the cancer. Or battling the surgery, somebody who is on the life support. They want to know that they work on that person. It would be somebody of your family members or friend who join us today. That there's going to be some positive outcome coming for the lower back, the spine work. There's somebody with the right side of the energy, very beautiful, pinkish, and red around the hard work. There has been like a head surgery in the lower side of the head, when your military head connects with the neck, up there in that hairline. I can feel that opening, working on the brain, a lot of emotional healing. There was some stomach problem, acid reflux or the stomach problem. Alright, let me sense them here. We want to share with you that we have addressed all needs that have been needed today. I want to bid you a good afternoon. Alright. So we thank you guys. We thank you, medic team. Now your energy is closed in the beautiful golden light. It's sealed back together, protected. So your energy is fully closed. Now I'm gonna allow the medic team to leave. There have been some loved ones, a brother or somebody's brother, join in who passed away as a young man, maybe in their 20s or so. Just want to be known. There's a lot of beautiful spirits. We'll let them allow to go. Alonsion Tiaha. Alright, I'm gonna close the portals. Alonsion Tun Tiaha Leason Tiu. Sion Tiaka Leason Tiuasa. Alright. When you are ready, just stretch your arms and stretch your legs. Just notice your room all around you. And just to come back to yourself. Now be very gentle with yourself. Make little movements. I feel that somebody got a pretty good workout on their head. You see, it's all sore and swollen, and I know it was on my head. So just take a time. Eyes. It's like I feel all of you guys in one body, which is a little confusing but beautiful feeling as well. What kind of the work has been done. So you take your time, come back. I'm gonna quiet the music here. And let's just see here. Oh. close it by the accident. All right. So I'll see that you guys enjoy the session, and I'm very, very happy that you do so. Again, be very gentle to yourself. Drink a lot of water. If you feel that some deep work has been done of you, you don't need to, on you. You don't need to speculate what happened. If you feel that you need that rest, and take it easy, do so. These healings are very deep, go really on the deep level of the emotional level, on the physical level as well. So imagine if you go for some major surgery to the hospital, you need at least a few days in the recovery to do so. If there's a person who's watching today whose friend or family is on the life support at the hospital, I think there will be some good news coming. So I would really like to hear about that one. You are always welcome to share with me. I definitely appreciate if you share below in the comments here on the YouTube, because I hope that opened this pathway and the door for many other people who feel stuck, who don't know what else to do, who may want to try the energy healing, who may not afford to try the energy healing. So here it is, all free. The donations are always appreciated. You can guys follow me on the Facebook if you want to. When I have a time, I try to post there some inspirational quotes or just something what's going on. You definitely hear more about what I'm doing. I know I have spoke hints here and there about the project 333, our soul time traveling project. So yesterday we finally felt guided, we finally found a way to post it, finally found a way to, to do it. There's no perfect way. So we just believed in ourselves with the moment we posted it. You can see the video what I'm talking about. It's a little lengthy. I'm sorry I cannot speak in the short terms. There's always something exciting to share about. You can read about it on our website, www.Evelistic Spiritual Center. If you feel called to add to it, then please join us. There are options for everybody. And that's it. I'm gonna see you guys in the 2 weeks. It will be the evening session. Of course, I don't know exactly the date right now, but it's in the 2 weeks on the Wednesday. It will be at 7 o'clock of the Chicago time. And I love you guys. It's just a highlight of my day. I know somebody wanted to ask a question. If you want to. Okay, I don't see the question. I guess don't have answered them. All right, so Miko, let's say here, had an intuitive feeling about 2 big energy pillars coming out of my hands. That is great, Miko. Use that energy. It's your healing energy, your very own healing energy. You can put it and give healing to yourself. You can give healing to anybody, you like, you love, you care about. You can send that healing to anywhere in the world. You can give that healing to the animals. That's your healing energy. And so use it the way that you feel guided to. So that is beautiful and great. I'm really happy you guys enjoying this session, that you're benefiting from this session. And again, this is the highlight of my day. I get so excited to doing this, because it is a wonderful when you can do what you are passionate about and what you love. I hope that sincerely hope from my heart that you all find something that you love and enjoy and you can share with others. So until next time, I love you guys. Thank you for joining me today. Love and light from my heart to yours.